Okay, we're going straight in. It's been about a day for me. Let's see what Act 3, or whatever this is, has for me. After the rather interesting denouement of taking back Trista. In inverted commas, the taking back there. Poor Vincent, man, he's getting assaulted again. Andre's here.
I'm so happy to finally be back. And looking around, I'm not alone in that sentiment either. Maybe it won't last, but everyone's determined to enjoy it to the fullest while they can.
You know, I had expected to be New Year's that we spend as a final bonding event, but it is seeming sort of like now?
After all, who knows what tomorrow will bring? I knew things wouldn't instantly go back to normal, but I didn't expect all that to be thrown on us.
Nope. 5 hours earlier. Alright. Man, it's so large.
You want us to help liberate the capital?
Wow, that's shocking. Never would have expected that.
With Ruhr and Berea hard silent, we have a firm foothold to take back Heimdall. If we don't seize the moment before the year is up, there's every chance the war will drag on even longer as a result.
Fighting is still brutal as ever in Western Erebonia.
Guys, it's been 2 months.
If the Nortia and Kreutzen
not that
provincial
bad.
armies keep their word not to interfere, we may be able to turn the war around.
That does sound like the best chance we'll ever get, but I still have doubts.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We have no intention of taking an active role in the war.
We simply wish
That's
to
nonsense.
fulfill our duties as military academy students.
You're really taking part in the war constantly.
fine to me.
We aren't asking you to fight on the front lines to retake the city. Rather, we would like you, the students of Thor's military academy, to liberate
The
one very
palace.
specific location.
Yeah?
And where might that be?
I'll be the one explaining that.
Val Flame Pals. Oh, hello, Lecter. You're finally
You're here too?
getting the plan with Osborne underway.
You're from the intelligence division. Huh. Hi, Elector. Long time no see. You back from Crossbell?
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
The most pressing problem over there is all taken care of now.
Not
So
true.
I was finally able to access the intelligence division's network again.
You literally told the SSS, hey, there's someone behind Dieter. Figure that out. I'll go help taking the tower, and then I'm out of here. And now the Azure tree is up, and that's more pressing. But I guess for your plans, it's not.
Wait a second. Most pressing problem? What happened over there?
Oh, you know, that Azure tree is gone.
It's gone now? Already?
There was a ton of
okay.
confusion after its disappearance.
I was expecting it to be coinciding with Valflame Palace, or the equivalent.
But President Kreis has been arrested, and things are beginning to calm down.
We had no idea.
I remember feeling an incredible amount of mana from that tree.
Whatever happened there, it's obvious Ouroboros was involved.
Regardless of how it came to happen, the fact remains, Crossbell is of no danger to us now. Yet with that comes new dangers on the horizon.
What do you mean, Dad?
Yeah, that's
now
weird.
that Crossbell is no longer a threat,
Halbard?
there's every chance the Calvard Republic might make a move. Is that correct?
The Republic still has its own share of chaos as a result of their economic crisis and terrorism. But now that there's an opening to take Crossbell, we've no doubt they will recover sooner rather than later.
And without Gorelia Fortress to serve as an effective deterrent, there's always the possibility they could use Crossbell as a staging area to launch a military incursion into Erebonia.
And that's going to be the justification for further liberation of Crossbell. Liberation in inverted commas.
As a result, our primary concern is ending this war as soon as possible.
So you can go take Crossbell.
We could use your assistance in bringing it to an ever swifter conclusion.
I understand the situation.
In that case, specific location that you'd like us to liberate?
That's still not neutrality, by the way, guys.
That would be the Corel Imperial Villa.
Never mind.
Hey, isn't that...
That's the Imperial family's villa on the outskirts of the city, right?
We're actually repeating FC again?
Are
Okay.
you suggesting that my family is at the villa?
We believe your assumption to be correct, Your Highness. The Intelligence Division has established that His Imperial Majesty and the rest of your family have been imprisoned there. Lady Elise Schwarzer and Imperial Governor Regnitz are also with them.
Very convenient.
Dad's there too? They've been there this whole time?
It's close to the capital, but it's surrounded on all sides by cliffs and the like. That makes it the perfect place to keep VIPs hidden away.
Exactly. The only way to access it via land is a special train that runs from Heimdall Station, and that is currently heavily secured by the Imperial Guard.
So you're going to take it and then we're going to take the train to the
However,
villa.
Were your party to use the Courageous to fly there, you should be able to get inside.
So that's not the only way. There's also airship as an option. That, okay.
I think you already know our answer.
Yeah, I'm in.
If you say they're there, Lecter, then they're there. It's not much different from liberating Ruhr or the Twin Dragons Bridge, if we think of it like rescuing someone related to us.
Indeed. While the Imperial family is naturally of great importance, rescuing a member of the Board of Directors fits our motives to a T.
And we've always seen it as our duty to help those related to the Academy.
Guess that settles that.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Well, aren't we being humble?
This is what friends do. To think these kids would turn out to be so dependable.
You're telling me. They're almost dazzling.
Your Highness,
You know, Angelica, you should
may we
technically
have
be
your
part of them
permission
in
to
deciding stuff, as well as Toa. It's very strange that you're of the instructor here going like, wow, they're so dependable.
Yes, by all means. I, Alphen Rice Arner, humbly request that you carry out this mission. Very
Right.
well, Your Highness. Students of Thor's Military Academy,
So wait, if we're going straight into this, it's not what?
I hereby
How do we?
declare that we shall dedicate our all to the liberation of the Corel Imperial Villa.
Is it going to be a two-part act? So part one is the villa, part two is Heimdall and the palace.
It really is strange. For all I know, tomorrow could determine the outcome of this war. And yet I feel completely at peace. Just
That
being
would
back
last.
here, seeing the sky and being surrounded by this cool air makes me feel so happy. Why?
You're not
Very
planning
good
on
question.
standing here alone the whole night, are you?
Bonding scene time.
Oh, hey Celine, where's Emma?
Who knows? I'm guessing she's over in the literature club's room. One of the second years dragged her off. Something about checking
Okay,
if any of
Dorothy.
her precious book collection had vanished.
That would be Dorothy. I don't know. I could wander around, but my head's kind of full at the moment. It's like it's suddenly registering just how much this academy means to me.
Why,
I knew I
Reem?
liked it,
It's
but
been
I
8
didn't
months.
realize how much.
Oh, well, whatever you end up doing tonight, make it count.
You spent 8 months or so there. Why does it mean so much to you?
With both Vita and Ouroboros involved, you haven't seen the worst this war has to offer. The hardest part's yet to come. And you don't want to face your friend in the goofy bandana weighed down by regrets, do you?
The goofy bandana.
True enough. Oh, hey, are you here because you were worried about me? You've always been so considerate of us, even if you do try to hide it by acting grumpy half the time.
Stop that! You can't go around being nice to every girl you run into. Try treating someone special for once. Surely
True.
there's someone who fits that description better than me.
Someone special, huh?
It is actually time for the final bonding scene, huh?
Enjoy before everything goes to hell. Go and walk around a bit already. Oh, and go pay Valimar a visit too. Honestly, anyone with half a brain could have figured that out. Why do I have to be the one to tell you?
I suppose she's right. It seems a shame to waste a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity standing around here alone. Besides, it's been a long
We have
time since I
4
was last here at the
options.
academy. I should walk around and see everyone. I've got a lot of catching up to do with the people in Trista, and after Valimar offered to stand guard near the west exit, it wouldn't feel right to leave him by himself the whole night.
Okay, yeah, we don't have a set number, so it is like, hey, who do you choose? We have 3 options. We didn't... Wait, hold on. We have 4 options. Hold on, what's the book say? Finale? Okay! No Act 3, finale instead. Cool, cool. And yet, like, all of these characters have nothing filled in at all. How strange. Well, I definitely fucked up the fishing. Let's put it that way. 18 out of 24, not good enough. The rest, I think I did a sort of decent job with. We'll see, I guess, in the long run. Maybe we hand that in here, maybe we have another exploration before we get to do the final mission. It's all dependent on a few factors. If we do have that exploration, we could possibly get all the fish. Possibly. Otherwise, we have 1 book left. Yep. And we have, oops, 1 recipe left. Okay. Right, I am choosing between Eustace and Laura for the scene. Okay. Well, I guess he's very happy to see what Meanwhile, Eustace doesn't have a name. They really haven't put up with particularly anything much. They were just sitting about in the ship. Schmidt is here. Okay. Additional assistance. Who? So is he here? Under supporters or something? No. He is not. Okay. Right, yeah, we'll do the usual we were doing before. We do the outside and then we go inside. Barrel. I guess we're gonna do the same we did in Gransel, where we go through the villa into the capital in one fell swoop. Hello, Adel, How are you not getting a character update? Adel, you have... Okay, you have 1. No, you have nothing, Adel. Oh, you only have 2 things to fill in. Maybe that's fair then. But the fact that... This is absurd. Okay.
Oh.
Fishing time. 5 of them. Let's do it. Maybe we can make some good progress. Ooh. That's a big one. My thumbs may hate me after this. Oh, never mind. That was pretty easy.
Not what I had in mind.
That was the one we missed last time, and I had to figure out what the hell happened. Oh, we already have you. It's a gladiator, right? Please stop it. Please. Oh.
Whoa, this is a big one.
5 more. Potentially we can get them here. We'll see. There's probably another fishing spot in Trista like there was before. So we'll determine afterwards what we do.
Caught one.
Because we have a lot of ground bait we can just send out. Okay, another crayfish.
Not what I had in mind.
And it gives me a lot of points. I think. Another gladiator, really? It's so cursed.
Whoa, this is a big one.
Okay. Right, what's over here? Nobody on this side of the school again, as per usual. Rex. Please stop saying his name. Rex, just come on, man. Okay. The leadership of the Order of the Lion for 2 days or so, yep. Sure. I guess he's under supporters. No, he's under instructors. So he only has 2 to fill in. Okay, Ferris. I mean, good luck with that. Sure. Yeah, you still have some range training to fucking do for me. That will not be fun. It's going to be a lot of talking before we can actually do the final mission, I suspect. We have this entire journey through Trista and the Academy. Probably another world exploration where we can go through the Academy again. We can do the ship as well. And then afterwards, when we start the mission, we can do the ship one more time. Which is going to be a lot. Unfortunately, I think Reen does, despite my own wish he didn't. Yes. That's just not true. The Academy would have fallen into line immediately. Okay. All's well there. Right, time to do the... It's still locked, as always. Time to do the buildings. Laura's in here. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so it's all taking us to the dormitory. Fair enough, I guess. Monica. Yeah, it's where you learn to T-pose swim. That was interesting. I wonder what the dialogue for this is now. It's the same. Okay, don't go into that. Let's try the old schoolhouse. Emma's here. Right. Maybe Dorothy will have our last gamble jack. Go like, oh, how did this end up here? Take it. Wait, also, isn't Toa another option for us? I guess she's not an actual option. She's the main story. Okay, whatever. Doors are locked. Cool, can't enter. Speaking of battle, though, okay. We have less than 60 left. George, it's locked. Never mind. How's everyone in here? The shops are still around. That's literally all we have to say. Cool. I don't think we need anything else. Doing pretty well for ourselves. We could buy 3 of these, but we don't really have enough money to do that willy-nilly. Some pretty standard dialogue. Also, he might give me the final recipe. Okay. He doesn't. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this fucking placard that I always see and go like, wait, what's this? Damn, why are there 4 people in the corners there? Let's check upstairs first. As always, not allowed in. Ever. Celine's here. No, it's not normal. And not a pleasant place to be. No, I'm good. Oh, we're back to Stefan and the chess club. Bar on them. Okay, I doubt that's how chess will work for you, but sure. In 2 months, it would have closed and wouldn't have been openable again. Despite the special circumstances, Marcus, that's what you think. Okay, so all of it is go check the dorm with me, please. Interesting that that's what they went for. I wonder what Sarah will be. The same? Give me the recipe, and I'll be happy. Two months, guys. It's so absurd to me how people like, it's been so long, and here we are. Less than a 1/6 of a year gone. Oh my god. Why are they all shining? That is scary. Yay! Woo! We got it. Speaking of books, though, are we nearly done with the actual Gambler Jack? No. Well, we may be nearly done, but we're not done. Back issue. They're here too for some reason and not just on board. The Courageous. Are these all going to be the same, I'd wager? Might as well check. Or at least give an estimate of a check, because I'm not doing anything particularly deep. Well, it's empty otherwise, so off we go. Main Academy has our quests for us, so we'll do Trista next. Oh my god, it's busy. Oh, also, the highway has something for us. Well, we'll do the Academy after Trista and then go to the highway. That seems to make sense. How are you lot? Well, okay, she's given us the last one. Tomato hot pot. All 22 recipes. Now, can we use... Okay, we can only use Reen to cook right now, so we'll need to wait till later. Can't enter the dormitory. Cool. Okay. What? Usually that's an ominous line, but it doesn't really make sense for a random side character. Okay, no reason to enter. How are you, Rosine and crew? Okay. Like a dream to have one person back. Uh-huh. I really... Okay, you just... Yeah, okay. He's just a child. It's annoying. Okay. Teisel. Why would you think that? The war really wasn't very dangerous for people. There's been like one civilian fatality in the entire East. Like, come on. Okay, Sister Rosine, here we go. Hibble. You're playing for nobody but the two church members, but, you know, keep it up, guys. Oh, you're doing a concert tonight. There's a mass right now, with nobody else. Okay. Fair enough, Paolo. Bye-bye. Okay, that's the church. Next we go here, and there's Lake Lord over there as well. How about you two? Why couldn't you drink before now? I really don't think the occupation was probably that bad for you. Could you just not work? I don't know. It wouldn't really make sense he couldn't work, because he and Heimdall are right next to each other and they were both occupied. Alright. Okay, Mr. Lake Lord. Oh, she's here too. Fishing. Talk to you first. Why is he just carrying fish around with him? Okay. Well, when I have 800, maybe I should get this. But if I need to get something else expensive, I will be completely screwed, so let's not. Okay, what do you have for me? That's another new one. Come on. Please stop changing so much. Jesus! At least it's changing fast, so I don't have to wait.
Whoa, this is a
Noble
big one.
carp. 4 more. Queen Crab.
Whoa, this is a big one.
May stand a chance after all, assuming the final one's a unique one. That means we need to find 3 more random ones, which is possibly achievable by just randomly fishing.
Whoa,
We'll
this
see.
is a big one.
We'll have to go to Mir and then fish here a few more times. There's another new one. Catfish, come on.
Whoa, this
Great.
is a big one.
2 more. Give me another new one. Nah, it's just an eel. There's probably a better eel to find though. Also, isn't it a bit weird there's just random eels in this
Not what
river?
I had in mind.
Isn't it just a bit weird there's all these really weird fish in this river? No? Okay. Well, we'll do outside as usual before we head into the stores. Just a little? Okay. We beat you without even an attempt, really, Friedel, so... Stop wandering about, it's gonna be annoying. Why weren't... Okay. Your walks in a circle around this little park. Yep. He really does feel like he should be secretly doing something, but he's not. He is just a random performer. Didn't you play this before? Lemillium. Alright. You two enjoying your shopping talk? That's it, yeah. Let's go shopping together. Yeah, sure, great. Thanks for the conversation. Okay, how about you? Oh. No. Serifa, no. Why do you enjoy your charge actually suffering and being put in a genuinely bad situation? Power of love would be her understanding her own failings. Vincent, you need to be stern with her and brutally honest, and then you'll be fine. Jesus Christ. Okay, what about you? Enjoying your business talk? Wait, you're not thinking about profits for once? That's new. That's actually new. You suddenly changed, Becky. Okay, how about you? Dominique's here. Yeah, we'll be fine. How about you guys? Give it to me then. No? Okay, that's rude. Everything will be fine tomorrow. You're not gonna give me it? I'm not given the free hot drink. How bloody rude. How are you three doing out here, cursing parents? What about Kurt, guys? He is right there. He needs to be with you. Uh-huh. It's too cold to be out without a scarf and then you're wearing short sleeves. Okay, can we exit here? Ah, this is nostalgic. Not being able to leave. Can't enter? Good. Can enter the house, but there will be nobody here. Great. We've talked to everyone outside, so yeah, next we go to Mick's shop. How are you doing, Mick? How do you hear about that? Yeah. You're going to be giving them a lot of power, Ian. I don't think you need to be open of all people, Micht. We didn't ever get the body handbook for this. I don't think I would have wanted it in the first place. The only one of these that I think I'm interested in is maybe the Arc Tyrant badge, and we already have... We have another Dark Emblem? This might be worth getting. You can also get an Evergreen. Which... Yeah, let's get an Evergreen. We'll save it for now and get an Abyss Shadow if we have extra U materials later. And no curios, brilliant. Still non-accessible shop. Massage, how are you guys? Okay. Red jumper, evasion plus 10. That is not enough evasion for this to be good, unfortunately. I don't think it's enough strength to be good for Laura. Speed 7. Hold on. This is really good. Equal speed, a lot higher defense. Yeah, dude, that's 200 and... Yeah, let's buy that, please. That's incredible, thank you. I will be buying more of those later when I know how much I need. I don't remember if anyone has something that isn't those boosts they're using. Little heroes. They are little heroes. Vanished. I would say vanished is the right word. Left, perhaps? You know? No? Okay. Well, the bookstore next. This may finish our book collection, but there may be another Imperial Chronicle left. Paper for everything, and you were selling books? Oh, you don't actually have anything new. You have the body handbook, I guess. Look, let's buy it, it's cheap. Right, next stop. How are you guys, Fred? Thank you. See, that's what I'm looking for. Fred, you're like the best of them. You always give me stuff. See, you're even giving it to everybody. What a good man Fred is, you know. Not like Michael. Sarah. Okay. Thomas is the best drinking buddy for sure, Sarah. Okay. Yeah, she also says the dorm. Mary's probably Makarov, Sarah. What? No, it's Neidhart and Fiona, Thomas. He's saying he's fine with drinking? What the hell, Reen? That's new. Oh, he's asking for it. Cool, yeah. He seems to be a Calvard fan, considering he also liked Risha. Oh! She recommended it? Yeah, sure, here you go. Yeah, Samorino. Cool. And you're giving me that for a book collection? Okay, weird. Okay. It's true, they wouldn't have, they would have just surrendered. She really can be blamed for a lot. Okay, who's upstairs? Nobody. Have I talked to everybody? I haven't talked to you, have I? I did? Maybe. I don't remember, Abbott. I'm sorry. Well, that leaves just Michael and his bastards. Monk. Radio alias Passion Boy. That's right. What a strange man Monk is. Yeah. That's a good idea, at least. Wait. Yeah, no, that was... Okay. You see, Reen doesn't like him to the point he doesn't want to go talk to him. That's how much he hates him. See, this is a moment where Reen is relatable in that sense. Right, we've talked to everybody out here. Into the academy itself we go. It's not too full. Let's check the janitor first. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Simple, simple. Next. You don't even have multiple lines. Beatrix isn't here. Hello, Mint. I think he'd be fine, Mint. Okay, what are you two up to? Oh, okay. I mean, it somehow worked. Good for you, Makarov. Enjoy yourself. Alfin, medal? 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 Woo! We've done it. Proof of our bonds, huh? They really did just take Persona and go like, yeah, this is smart. No, Alpha, no. Yeah, now we get the next one at some point, right? You're giving it to us now? Oh, okay. Vermilion? What's Vermilion do? Isn't... Wait. Is that new? First, let's look at Vermilion. High HP. Oh, it's this one. I mean, increased by up to 80%, right? It can go up to probably increased by up to 100%. But we don't need that when Taurus is 125%. And we don't really care about the action economy. Also, it's about to level up, so it'll be 150%. And have its extra effect. Also gives me base 140 strength. This gives me base 140 strength, so they're the same there. The only one that's better for base strength is Brave, and that's not worth it for 40. Okay, and then equipment. Medal of Love, HP 1500, defense 150, arts defense 150. Very tanky. That's what that is. Not good though. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you too. Okay. You definitely didn't have a single bit of agency, Van Dyke, it's true. I don't think it's lost the entire nation. I wouldn't go that far, Beatrix. Okay, that's positive thinking. Wifey and Milliam. Oh, can't. Van Dyke. Okay, I actually want to check the book quickly. I want to see what's it look like here. Yeah, there is one more. We'll be getting that later, I guess. Maybe next time we're on the Courageous. Maybe Olivier gives it to us when he comes back. It's been 2 months, guys. Okay. Clara just doesn't care. She's just working for the sake of it. Well, no, you still have work to do, Clara. You know, you can't just shut us off. You're in the ship with us. question that I need to confirm for myself. Oh, I might have fucked up. Okay, so there was Margarita last time, who gave me, I believe, a Zamurian ore for completing the book. No, Reen couldn't create a bad one. Never mind. And I was thinking, right now, there may have been another opportunity to hand in a completed book. But since I don't have my party with me, I don't have that opportunity. But if Reen is a positive here, it'd be very difficult for him to create a bad one. And I assume that means the opportunity will present itself later again. Hello, you two. Uh-huh. She's really trying to cope, huh? Sure. We're all born to steal from each other. That's sort of how twins work. Okay. They're being very, you know, loving. Good for the two of them. Okay, we'll save and now we'll talk to this trio. Oops. What do you have for me?
Oh, you guys are all up here?
It's voiced.
Hi, Reen. Hey. Nice night, isn't it?
It's a little on the chilly side, but it still feels pretty nice since there's no breeze out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That is in fact the academy.
We're finally back here.
Yeah, gotta admit, seeing it again's making me feel all emotional.
And no doubt. Especially since, unlike the rest of us, you guys were last here during the festival.
Uh-huh, the festival's like... No, it was like a week before.
You're probably feeling lonely with Crow missing.
Well, better Crow for them, Reen, you know, definitely. You embody the same trait.
Toa,
no, they don't.
George, Angelica, I want to thank you.
Huh?
What for?
You guys have helped us out so much. There's no way we could have gone that far without you. If it were just us first years, I don't think things would have gone half as well. So, on behalf of everyone here, thank you for everything you've done.
Cool.
We should be the ones thanking you.
Yeah. Think about all the work Class 7 put into this and try saying that again.
Exactly. You guys even helped me deal with my old man. Where would I be without you?
I guess. But for the record, we've needed you just as much as you say you need us, you know. You shouldered the most responsibility on the Courageous. The ship that carried us and our dreams this far. And I'm gonna need you to keep watching our backs tomorrow. You think you can do that for us?
Like you even had to ask.
We'll be right there with you.
We would never abandon you after we've come this far together.
Thanks.
Well, that was a very weird question, Reen, honestly.
I get this feeling like tomorrow's going to mark a turning point for us.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of this
Whether
arc.
the Imperial Army's operation is
Probably.
a success or a failure, it feels like the time for me to fight Crow is almost here.
And kill him, right?
Yeah, he won't let a chance like this just waltz on by.
And this time, I'm not going to let him win. I'll beat him, drag him right back here, and force him to finally graduate with you.
Is it me or was the delivery there weird? I'll beat him, drag him right back here. That's sort of what it sounded like.
You sure that's even possible, Reen?
It was
That's
weird.
not going to be...
I'm well aware that it won't be easy. But everyone, not just me, wants the four of you together again. Class 7 managed to reunite, right? Now it's your turn.
You're amazing, Reen. And if you say that's what you're gonna do, I've got no reason to doubt you. Good luck.
Sure.
Tomorrow's operation is sounding crazier by the minute.
Seriously. I better hope I can finish polishing off that Tachi.
Yeah, you can, because Schmidt got an assistant or something. Okay, then the engineering building, and Toa's in the School council room. So Toa, are you now available? You are, in fact, now available. You too. So we have 5 choices after all. So there are 12 options total, right? There's Alfin, Sarah. No, wait, there's 13 options. Alfin, Sarah, Toa, and then the 9 Class 7 members, because you don't count. So there are 10 Class 7 members right now. Let's just count that to make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 options. That means next time when I'm doing my New Game Plus, I should be able to do it all in one. Because there's 7 choices I can make. Right, either way. I'm gonna say, okay, no, wait, hold on. I didn't actually talk to... Did I actually zoned out. Did I talk to them? Did I? That was strange. Let's go talk to Toa. We won't be doing hers, though. To see his room. You could probably go in at any time of your own volition, Toa. Right. So I'm going to talk to Laura first, because I feel like talking to Valimar might just end things. Probably not, but who knows. Okay, Laura, what do you have for us? Okay, it's the same as it was with Azure, where you're setting it up for later. It was very funny in Azure though, because I kept saying yes to everyone, like, "Oh, okay, I guess I won't do it with you. Enjoy yourself, Lloyd." I was like, "Yeah, great." First, I said yes to Wazy, and then I said yes to Randy, and then I said yes to Ellie, and then...
Hey, Valimar.
But then, yeah, doesn't matter. Hello, Valimar.
I came to see how you were holding up. Sure was a surprise when you offered, but thanks for volunteering to serve as a lookout.
Any memories back?
Not the problem. Perhaps you and your friends have influenced me to some degree.
He's actually just talking like a normal person now. Haha, not a problem.
Each and every one of you have come a long way to take this place back. I simply wish for you to be able to dedicate this evening to celebrating that achievement.
Thanks. You know, looking back, I never figured the day would come when I'd be able to have a natural conversation with you like this. You've changed a lot in that regard. You've gone from sounding mechanical to dignified, I suppose.
I've been working to gradually recover my memories over time, and while still fragmented, I am now able to recollect specific memories from my past.
Do tell.
Really? Does that mean you remember some of what happened before you went to sleep in the old schoolhouse?
Correct. I went to sleep 250 years, 128 days ago.
That was the War of the Lions, yes.
And my previous awakener was a man known as Drykel's Rysay Arner.
Okay, so Drykel's didn't use a different knight.
Wow. So it really was Drykel's, huh?
I thought he might have used a third knight. That was in Lohengrin, but no.
I had my suspicions when I saw that memory in the last shrine, but I didn't want to assume.
But it is still 3 now.
I believe you resonated with the memories that reside within the Proving Grounds. Drykel's visited the spirit shrines as you did. In each one, he obtained the same ore with which to forge his weapon, advanced upon the same capital, And it was there, with many allies at his side, that he laid the war to rest in one final confrontation.
It's kind of eerie how similar our paths are, but it makes me feel a little self-conscious too, in a way. I doubt we're doing all this half as well as he did. What kind of person was he, anyway?
Nor as significantly, because it's certainly not as brutal or meaningful a war.
He was an open-minded, composed, and driven man, full of bravery and daring, and in some ways, an enigma. Yet for those he met, he was ever kind and merciful. He had dignity in measure with his stature, and still at times, one could see in his eyes the glimmer of a child's.
He was really something, wasn't he? Hearing you talk about him, I don't know if I could be anything like he was. But maybe if I were, I'd be able to do more for everyone.
There is little need in striving to be something you are not.
That's a good line.
Huh?
I wasn't expecting that to ever be said to Reen.
Since my awakening, I have watched over you. I have seen you grow as a person.
It's been 2 months, Valimar. It's not that much.
Rykel's found success in playing to his strengths. You, though different, possess strengths no less great. Just as he attracted his own supporters, so too have you gained those who would choose to stand by your side and no other. Take pride in those who become your sword, for not even kings can buy the world to be yours.
This is pretty good discussion from Valimar.
Thanks, Valimar.
Even if I don't think Reen earned it, assuming he had, this is a good discussion.
I should focus on improving myself as I am, rather than try to become someone I'm not.
And he has earned it somewhat. I will give him
Seeing
that.
as how I'm fighting for my future and to bring home my friend, it wouldn't make sense to be anyone else, really.
Heimdall looks so shit in the distance. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like the Tachi will be done by morning. So if you're up for it, I think we should test it out tomorrow.
Also, does Ordine have a personality?
I'll be counting on you, Valimar.
I shall do all within my power.
And who was his previous Awakener? Okay, I mean, that's everybody. Dormitory time. What's Laura have for us? Yep. I have this saved so I can go back and do the others for the achievements later. Assuming there are bonding achievements in this game. But also considering there were in the last game, it's almost certain there are.
Oh, I didn't think you would already be here.
Hey, Laura. Did you finish taking care of things then?
I believe so. It truly does feel strange to be back here, though.
Does it?
It's been a long road to return here, and yet, return we did. This building holds so many memories for us. I couldn't even begin to count.
It sure does. Well, while we're here, you want to walk around inside for a bit? I'm curious how things are upstairs, too.
Sure, I'd like that.
And none of the others thought to return by themselves at all? The sword's still here. Her apparently fake sword? If she has the same sword? A model sword? I don't know.
I don't know why, but there was a little part of me that expected to find Crow here waiting for us. I mean,
very
not
strange
literally
view.
expect, but there was just a little voice in my head going, what if, while walking around.
I can hardly blame you. I felt the same. Instead, he's another obstacle we have to overcome. One of many.
Yeah. Still, we've been able to face every challenge that's come our way up till now. Why wouldn't our fight to bring Crow home be the same?
That's a good way to look at it. Nothing stands a chance at declaring victory over Class 7's combined might. Or our two swords.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of, Reen, I realize I've asked this once before, but do you like the path of the sword?
Again, you're asking this?
Hearing that brings back memories. You really caught me off guard when you asked me that back in Celtic. Any reason it's on your mind again?
I was just curious. It feels as though after our impending battle, things will never be the same. And so before that happened, I wanted to hear your answer one more time. For all I know, that answer's changed.
Ah, right. Well, it hasn't. My answer's exactly the same now as it was then. Swordsmanship is like a part of me. It's always been there, and it always will be. It's not a case of liking it or not, it's just part of who I am. Both my swordsmanship and my sword are me in a way.
Maybe you'll be happy to know that my feelings on the subject haven't changed either. My stance and my resolve are the same as they ever were.
If they weren't, Laura, that would be the strangest thing I'd ever heard from you.
I stake my pride, my soul, my very being on my blade, and wield it to attain ever greater heights. That is what it means to me. Why I value it above all else.
Okay.
Or so I say. I'm conflicted, to tell you the truth.
Conflicted? About what?
In both my time at the Academy and during these past few weeks of fighting alongside one another, I seem to have found something else just as precious
Jesus
to me.
Christ.
Are you suggesting...
I've now discovered a new reason to fight. One that differs from the reason I've fought for all this time. And that reason gives me more courage and power than I've ever felt before. Never could I have imagined there would be anything that would mean as much to me as my path of the sword.
Okay.
At least, not until I met you.
Okay.
Laura?
Reen, I think I love you.
Okay, well, they were very direct about it.
At
Sure.
first, we were just friends, but now I see you as something far more. That's why I need to know.
Did I say no?
Do you
so fucked up.
feel the same way about me too?
I definitely can't say no.
I wanted to be the one to say it first, but it looks like you beat me to it. I always figured that as a man, it'd end up being my job.
Sorry, that was presumptuous of me. I'm simply not used to these sort of things.
See, it seems to fit Aryan Road and Drycles, but then I don't actually know what his relationship with Aryan Road was.
No, don't worry. You've got nothing to
Or Leanne,
apologize for.
'cause they could still technically be different people.
I've always admired you ever since our first day here. Your swordsmanship is so elegant, strong, and beautiful that I couldn't help but be captivated by it. And by you. You're as strong as you are reliable, but that feminine side you show from time to time is adorable too. I'm always happy to be part of our class, but having a place where the two of us can better ourselves makes me happiest of all.
Truly?
I love you too, Laura. Even after we graduate, I want to keep walking alongside you, following the path of the sword.
Create a new
And I
school.
hope that we one day reach those heights we're aiming for, but together.
I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting anything like this till Cold Steel 4. That's interesting.
I'm glad I finally got the chance to say it.
Okay, good for you guys.
Laura?
I had no idea it would make me this happy to hear you say you love me. My face feels like it's on fire from blushing so much.
I feel the same way, you know.
Oh, youth.
We've got no way of knowing what the future holds in store for us, but we can't let a war like this stand in our path. Like you said, we have a lot of obstacles to overcome, and by overcoming ours, we'll prove we're capable of so much more.
Yeah, we will.
I wonder if they're also
May we
direct.
both wear the way of the sword proudly, and together protect our friends and our future.
In Azure, they had different levels of directness. So we'll see. Like, Noelle wasn't very direct in Azure. Risha wasn't too direct in Azure. Ellie was pretty direct. Tio wasn't even that. It's snowing. Ooh, a snowing last day? That'd be pretty cool. Right, what's level 7 give us? Hey, we reached 2 characters to link level 7. That's an achievement. Overdrive 2. Overdrive 2? And we got Arcade School of Courtsmanship. That's Laura's achievement. Oh, look at the frost everywhere. This will make an actually good set piece for the final day. It's the Tarchi. I think it looks a bit different. A macro, you know, that's fair. I think macros should be qualified enough to help. If Russell were here, he'd be able to fully sweep them into working for this NCF. So he's as brilliant, if not more brilliant, than Schmidt, and far more friendly. Even if he is still a bit obsessed. Makarov, you're great. Still, moving on. It's literally the same color. Oh? What? Well, how is this working? How do they know to put in something that would resonate? That's a bit strange. Feels like it should have been voiced. And when he says that, he may mean he doesn't stand a chance because I need to stand a chance based on my level, which could be bad. Schmidt isn't as antisocial as they made him seem. We have an hour? Wearing what? What? Oh, we don't get to explore in that time. Cool. No, we're not wearing our school uniforms. Hold on. No! No! Oh, thank God we're not. The rest of them are. We're not. What are we wearing differently? I don't understand. What did she mean by that?
All of the students have gathered.
Understood.
Okay, Macro's coming with us. That makes sense.
Don't you worry. We'll take good care of them.
Just leave them to us.
I feel like Beatrix should also have come, because she's a healer, but you know. Why did it stop being voiced? Okay, we're finally getting that scene from the opening. It's not going to be as cringy as it seemed, thankfully, it looks like.
May Adios and Drykos the Lionheart be with you all.
Why is it voiced again?
And please, come back here safe and unharmed.
You're not coming with us on the... Are we not getting another chance to talk to everybody?
Our objective is to rescue His Majesty the Emperor, as well as those who were captured with him. Everyone, move out!
Understood.
And then understood. It's just very audible in the background. I love when they do that. The Escroft termination / Dawn? Alright. Can we explore? We just can't take Alfin with us? Is that what's happening? Wait, no. It's happening today. There's no way we can explore. What? We just talk to everybody on board? We didn't even recruit the other students. What's happening? Are they auto-recruited? Interesting. Something's happening in the West. This isn't going to go well, potentially. And we're still going to win overall, but something's going to go weirdly here. Okay, never mind. We can explore one more time. My Jormungand don't want none. What the hell? Olivier? Really? This is Major Man. Oh, these are genuinely funny. Olivier, what the fuck, man? Saxon violence. When I saw her, I wanted to woo her. She gave me a slap when I sat in her lap. Now I have one lover fewer. Good for you. Killing another monster. Lured by naughties. Okay, it's just killing 4 monsters. Hills are alive with the sound of monsters. The Highlands seem precise, and I'd like you to look into it personally. It's so good, man. May it fall wherever you are. Will anyone actually read this? Yes, we will. Okay, these messages have been fantastic throughout the game. Sure. I mean, forward relentlessly. Okay, that's the finale. That's a good name, actually. Sure. For some time. Okay, this is going to be a long chapter. Slash act. Whatever the hell. Right, team. Let's go. And then last is Emma, because she's a healer. And having extra healers can never hurt. Before we continue, though, I'm just going to make sure we're using the right quartz again. Pandora, yeah, that's fine. But maybe we should put on Mobius. Yeah, let's put on Mobius. Pandora will be after Mobius. How are these doing in terms of leveling up? Very close is the answer. Great. Okay, we'll do more next time. And by that I mean we'll talk to everybody in the ship and start making our way through the world. One, potentially, no, definitely last time for what they said. Cool.